Namaste, welcome back to Sthita Pragna channel, and you are watching AWS Cloud Projects for Beginner to Expert. And even though we already finished the machine learning engineer, which is the final season, um, I'm doing a couple of videos. If you have watched the previous video, you already know. Recently, CloudQuest has uploaded, I think, 4 new projects. Hence, I'm redoing this. Why did you stop? Did you lose your way? Okay. Okay, so that's what I'm doing here, and this will be the final project for this playlist. So there will be 96. I think this will be the 96th or 97th, the 96th, I guess. 97th project, my bad. And after this, I think there won't be any new videos because I am stopping the subscription that I enrolled into this, which I am paying $35, right? And there is a yearly subscription for this, which you will get these, and then there is something called AWS Digital Classroom. Um, I mean, if you guys are interested, maybe I will enroll in the Digital Classroom and I will try to upload it. But Digital Classroom is something where they will have 24-hour content on at least 24-hour content on each course. For example, machine learning. 24-hour content. If you want to become a serverless developer, 24 hours security, 24 hours. So they will literally explain you everything, etc. But again, yeah, that is yearly. I had to pay, I think, about $300 or so. I'm I didn't yet decide. Maybe once, I guess, at least if we grow our channel to at least 10,000 people, maybe I will plan to, because if I'm paying that much, then obviously I need to have enough audience to look at it, right? So we'll think about it. Depend if more of you ask me to do that, enroll into that, and maybe record those. And they have labs as well. Then maybe I will think about it. But for now, this will be the last project in this. You won't see any projects coming in. I hope you enjoyed all the 98 projects. If you do, you can just leave a comment and let me know what you want to see going forward. And let's finish this, shall we? Thank you for answering our call. We can really use your help with a potential security issue. I'm glad to help any way I can. What security issue do you have? Our city's IT department is organizing a cloud-based hackathon session for its employees. They want to prevent any unauthorized resource creation during the event, especially unauthorized Amazon EC2 instances. Unauthorized ETC instances can certainly become a security and cost issue if they are not monitored. We would like an efficient and cost-effective monitoring solution that safeguards against resource misuse while promoting effective resource management during our hackathons. Let me clarify your requirements. Do you have servers set up to run this solution, or would you need something that does not require setup and maintenance? We would prefer to not have to set up or maintain our own servers for this. Is your IT team familiar with the Python programming language? Some people on the team have several years experience with Python, but others are somewhat new to it. Okay, I believe I have enough information now to propose a solution. I suggest using an AWS Lambda script written in Python to automatically check your account for unauthorized EC2 instances. You can write the script to check for both instance type and number of running instances. The results can be evaluated immediately and shut down any extra instances. Is this script complicated? I'm concerned that our junior IT members might not be able to help write or maintain it. I think they are going to again use Code Whisperer, and wow. So all the new projects they are using Code Whisperer. So AWS is trying very hard to sell Code Whisperer. That's actually not a problem if you use Code Whisperer, a general purpose machine learning powered code generator that provides code recommendations in real time. Code Whisperer works from within the Lambda code editor after you grant permission to generate suggestions and activate the service in the editor. This sounds great. How difficult is the process to activate suggestions in the code editor? It's actually a couple clicks in the code editor to activate and deactivate the option. As you write code, Code Whisperer automatically generates suggestions based on your existing code and comments. If you accept the suggestion, Code Whisperer automatically advances your cursor to the next comment and makes another suggestion. I'm excited to see what this solution can do. Will you build a proof of concept for us to see Code Whisperer in action? Even for that, I have to build. Can't you do that? I can't wait to see Code Whisperer in action. All right. So this is going to be similar to what we did. in the previous project, we'll add Code Whisperer permissions to Lambda role, activate Code Whisperer suggestions in the Lambda console. Previously, we did it in the Cloud9 using the CDK and etc. Use suggestions to create etc. So let's see how. I mean, I think in one of the project we even used Code Whisperer in Lambda console and did it. So I don't think anything new. Okay, so go ahead and watch these videos if you want to learn more about these services, and it will really help understanding this project. So these videos are available in the playlist that will pop up here. Click on it, go search with this title, and then watch. And once you finish watching, come back and resume watching this project. This solution uses Lambda function created in part with Code Whisperer to monitor and help prevent unauthorized use of a fleet of EC2 instances. Code Whisperer is a general purpose machine learning powered code generator that provides code recommendations to developers in real time. First, an IAM policy is added that allows Code Whisperer to give code suggestions in the Lambda editor to the Lambda role. Developers then enable Code Whisperer suggestions in the Lambda code editor and create basic Lambda function. As the developers write code in Lambda, Code Whisperer automatically generates suggestions based on existing code and comments. The personalized recommendations can vary in size and scope, ranging from a single line comment to fully formed functions. During code development, developers often write comments to clarify the coding process for other developers. Code Whisperer can use these comments to suggest code snippets to extend and add functionality to the code. The completed Lambda function can then be deployed to monitor the fleet of EC2 instances. So basically, that will be it. Oh, did I? If the fleet of EC2 instances exceeds the number of instances allowed, for example, the Lambda script can be coded to remove extra instances until the number of instances meets the set parameters. Developers can also use Code Whisperer suggestions to create code that monitors and enforces instance type. In the Lambda script, EC2 instances that do not meet type requirements might be set to terminate. So as part of this, the practice lab goals, we will attach IAM policy to existing role so that Code Whisperer can make suggestions to Lambda. Then we'll create Lambda function and enable Code Whisperer suggestions. Then we will add comments to generate suggestions and create EC2 monitoring function. Then we will deploy and test the Lambda. As part of DIY, we will update the Lambda function to delete any EC2 instance that has T3 micro instance type. Then we'll create a new instance with the instance type T3.micro. And then we'll run the Lambda function again to remote. So let's go ahead and finish this. Let's start the lab. Okay, there are no lab files to download. That's good. Let's go to CS3, then input bucket, and let's click the Lambda function and copy the URI. Then click on the seed policy, then open it, and this is how the policy looks like. And as you can see, the action is generate recommendations, resource everything, allow it. And let's go to IAM, create, not create, there is already Lambda lab role, open it, create inline policy, whatever you copy from there, change it to JSON and paste it here. Copy, paste. And the policy name CW generate recommendations. Let's copy this. I don't know if will be useful. Let's see. Create policy. You have that policy. You can review it by opening it. Now let's go ahead. Dashboard instances launch an instance. And we are going to call it my web server, Linux. We are choosing the free and T2 micro and proceed without a key pair. Scroll down, security group, allow SSH from anywhere. Number of instances 3, launch it. Let's go. We have 3 instances. And now let's go to functions. Let's create a function. Let's name it monitor EC2 instances Python 3.12. Use the Lambda lab role that we have and click code, go upload from that S3 location. We will just mention the URL of it, save it. Okay, then it will import it from there. And let's edit it and change the timeout to 30 seconds. Yeah, that works. Environment variables, edit, add max instances to 2, and go to tools, Amazon, code whisperer, code suggestions, enable that. And Alt C, suggest code snippet. If you type Alt C, it is going to suggest you code snippets. Anyways, I think this code already has that, so click there and Alt C, then it will suggest that one. Click it, it will add it, and then you have more comments. Go and repeat the same process, and then deploy, configure, test. I don't think it takes any input, so it doesn't matter. Then now you can see all instances more than max number are deleted. So there should be only 2 instances running, and pretty much that's it. I know, right? Yep. So let's finish it. Let's not delay any further. I want to finish this as well because there are lots of videos. The entire machine learning series, I think about 16, 17 videos are sitting there for me to edit. So let's go to S3. Let's click on this. Let's copy the URI. Okay, let me paste it somewhere. Let me download it so that I can open it. Okay, that is opened. Now, where should we go? IAM policy. Roles. This one. Create inline policy. JSON. And this is the copied one. So click here, paste it, save it. Okay, so once you do that, paste it. Next, policy name, code, wisp, lambda. Create. Okay, it is created, it is added here, so we are good. If you want to view, you can click on it, it will open that. It just shows you that. Anyways, so let's close all this. Okay, let's do this. Okay, now we have that. Let's go to lambda. Oh, actually first go to EC2, right? So if you see instances, there aren't any instances, so let's launch instances. Linux free tier, that's fine. Free tier, I don't want. Security group anywhere, leave it. Yeah, I think pretty much leave everything as is. I'm not touching any of that. Okay, but I want 3 of this. So where is that count? Okay, it will launch it. Let it launch. I don't want to disturb it. If I go to instances, you will see 3 of them starting pending. So let's go create a function from scratch. I will just say, and we are going to use Python 3.12. I think that's fine. Role, existing role, lab role, and we don't want to touch any of that. So immediately after you configure it, change this one because you will forget it, because I forget it all the time. And then let's go upload from S3 location. Let me copy this, paste it, save it. So it will import the code from there, and it does take an environment variable, right? I just need the name for that. Okay, they don't have it or what? Okay, so that is the environment variable. So let's go and add it. So anything above 2, we are going to terminate them. Let's go to code and let's go to tools. Click on that. Now you see suggest code snippet Alt C. So okay, you can see it placed it. Okay, so all we will get number of max instances. So it is getting from the environment variable. Simple, and put it there. All right, now let's same thing. Alt C. No suggestions. Set up Boto3 client to interact with. Seriously? Okay, now it did. Enter. Boto3 client to interact with EC2 services, which it did. And this is printing. DIY use code with, oh, this is for DIY. Okay, so you don't want me to create it now? Okay, that's fine. I won't create it if you don't want me to. This is again DIY. Okay, get the length. So again Alt C, enter. Length of list of EC2 instances. EC2 hosts, we already have it here. Okay, hold on. Where did you get EC2 host from? Um, this is response, that one. But I'm just wondering where did they get this one from? There are four. Oh, no, that is for item in that response get EC2 host. Is this EC2 host or get response, that one? I am assuming it is this one. For some reason my gut tells me it is this full name, not this one, because I don't see that anywhere. Yeah, I don't see that anywhere. Even they are using that here all over the place. But I didn't generate this. Okay, that is EC2 instance details. Then we are printing. We already print. Why would we log it? Something is missing. Don't you think? So if I go here, yeah, I don't see it. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. It will fail. I'm just telling. Way ahead of time. That is DIY. That is DIY. Okay, I added that. That is done. This is for DIY. Okay. So let's close it. Deploy it. Let's dummy. And this doesn't take anything, so save it. See, it failed. And where is, oh, it's complaining about max invoice. Okay, where is it? And what do you have against this one? Okay, there. The indentation is not right. Okay, that's fine. Now let's test. Okay, it failed. And where did it fail now? If I didn't write any if. It, talking about this on line 38. Yeah, that's the line. But who put it? I didn't put it. Okay, there should be some code here. Is something missing from here? Hmm. Hold on. Oh yeah, see, EC2 hosts. Where is this? There is a lot of things missing. Create an empty list of EC2 instances. Do we have that here? I think something happened. Okay. Create an empty list of EC2 instances. Okay. And then I think once that is done, the next step is to do that here. Append. So we need to type that one. I think that is what is missing. Append instance ID to list of EC2 instances created above. I think that should be okay. We defined it to run for 30 seconds. If it takes more than 30, it will fail. It's why these are not how they are running. It's shutting down all of them. Why? Hold on a minute. Why is it shutting down all of them? We are supposed to only shut down max instances too. Yeah, it got two from it. So this is three. Hold on a minute. While delete random instances while num is more than max num. So num is length of EC2 instances. So that will be 3. So 3 minus 1, 2. I cleared it. Okay, let's see this. What they are supposed to do. Did we not add any code here? Yeah, we didn't. No wonder why. Yep, that's what we are supposed to do, and we missed it. Awesome. Yeah. Okay. I think that's the last edit of it. Then we deploy, run it, but we don't have any servers right now. Let's see. I think that's about the practice. Let's go DIY. Okay, now let's go here. I think it will ask us to relaunch this again. But we don't have any T3 micro, right? Okay, let's go and add this code as well. Let's hope we don't miss anything this time. Create a, okay, let's see. Sorry, I'm forgetting to put that. Append instance ID to the list of instance with type created above, which is what it is doing, but it is checking if it is micro 3 or not. That is good. And I think there is one more here, right? Uncomment the following lines. Control slash deploy. And they are asking us to, I don't know why they cannot trigger. Okay, let's not this one. Here we go. Okay, so that will be running. Okay, run the lambda function to remain other instances. Okay, how are you going to validate it? So I think they will check for this instance ID and they will see if it is actually stopped or not. Okay, let it trigger. Okay, those three are up and even this is up. Okay, that is fast. Okay, now let's test this one. It should stop at least two of them or three of them. Okay, it's at least shutting that down. It's okay. Let's validate. Okay, sure. And you could have taken that as a valid one as well, right? So I think pretty much that's it. Code Whisperer. I think I'm, tired of Code Whisperer. I don't think I will use it in my job. Let me know in the comments whether if you have a chance to use Code Whisperer at job, would you use it? Because that will be the end of everything for now for this. I have plans to create longer videos. For example, if you see all these projects, they are not from scratch. We are working on things that AWS already given to us. So I'm thinking of creating projects from scratch. Obviously, if these are taking 1 hour, those will take at least 3 4 hours even for one project, but that will be from scratch, which means all the permissions, creating roles, creating users, uh, everything we will do it from scratch. So that will take longer and it will be little more expensive than for me as well. So I don't know if I will be uploading them on YouTube, but I will definitely, if people are interested, I will planning to, create a course kind of thing for all these projects. Obviously, it won't be as expensive as others. Um, if you are interested, let me know in the comments. Maybe not now, but after 1 2 months, I'll think of doing something like that. That being said, thank you very much for all of you for hanging out and supporting this particular playlist because we don't have that huge fan base for this one, but I'm still making it because even if it helps, couple of people, that is more than enough for me. That being said, thank you very much for all your support and all your love. And I hope this helped you, whether it is with your interviews or career or certification, anything. If it did help, let me know in the comments. And thank you very much. Have a great day. All the best. Peace out.